Both back. Alison Riske serve to get us underway.
Love 15.
Alison Riske, as you mentioned, probably the most experienced player on the court, particularly from a singles perspective. Has a decent serve, amazing returns, which makes her very competitive on the doubles court.
And she can lean on what she was able to do at the Australian Open a year ago, reaching the semifinals with Jennifer Brady, who's been occupied in singles here at the Open. Brady defeating Grand Slam champion and Angelique Kerber yesterday to reach the quarterfinals for the first time at the Open. Nicely done, flirting with the ace, but just a touch long. And instead, the first double of the match.
15-30.
It's going to be very important for Dabrowski and Riske to get a high percentage of first serves in. A team like Muhammad and Townsend are looking to move forward at all costs, so they will be coming in behind the second serve returns, given the opportunity. Let's see if Muhammad looks to move forward after this return.
Trying to pounce on the second serve, won't have to do anything. Back-to-back doubles, and now
15-40.
the major opening arises in this opening game with a pair of break points.
Very tough to open up your service game with a couple double faults. As you can see, Townsend moves forward and finishes with a nice volley.
Townsend. First game.
Very comfortable in the front of the court. So it's the American team, Taylor Townsend and Asia Muhammad, seizing the break to start this quarterfinal match.
Another look at both Townsend and Muhammad moving forward together. Townsend doing a beautiful job covering the middle of the court with that left hand, finding the angle. I had a chance to I ran into Muhammad and Townsend in the hallway coming here. And I said, hey, what's your goal today? They say, hey, keep playing our game and playing aggressive.
Muhammad
we can finish at the net, then we're golden.
And that's the beauty of being here on site. First-hand report, courtesy Cat Adams. Never know who you're going to run into at the Open.
Love
Push
15.
long, good shot from Dabrowski. And that's what you want to do. When you have a team that is pouncing on top of the net, you can hit a great offensive lob to push them back, and then you take control of the net. That is ideal.
Out. 15 on.
Mentioned that Asia Muhammad's brother plays professional basketball. Taylor got it by Donald Young Sr., helping her put together a tremendous comeback in her career.
Nicely done by Townsend. I mean, by Muhammad. I mentioned Townsend because, as you mentioned, Donald Young Sr. is her coach. I'm from Chicago. They're both from Chicago. I grew up playing Donald Young Sr. He used to push me around the court, and really is a testament to making me a better player as a junior. He was a very patient player. I was not. And really made me work hard and get better day in and day out with some practice matches.
And Taylor says that all those attributes you described have made her a better player as well. Riske sent that one back with interest.
Yeah, beautiful return here. That ball just sitting up for her. Easy pickings for the returns of Riske.
Muhammad trying to consolidate the break.
40-30.
Got away with that second serve with an error from Dabrowski. The toughest game to hold is after you've broken your opponent. So important to consolidate the break, the pressure on the team that you were just able to break previously.
No doubt about that one. A hold at 30 to validate
Townsend,
the break.
Mohammed.
2-love start to this quarterfinal for Taylor Townsend and
Townsend
Asia
lead 2 games to
Mohammed.
love
We
for
touched
set.
on the unpredictable nature of the women's doubles draw here at the Open.
Gabriela, Dabrowski to serve.
One semifinal is set based on what happened yesterday.
Out. 15 love.
Team of Anna Blikova and Veronica Krivitova upset the 4 seeds, Peshka and Shores. Zavana Reva getting it done in this chapter of her career. Team with Laura Ziegman knocked out the 2 seeds, Elise Mertens and Arina Sabalenka.
Good positioning from Riske. Taylor unable to get that ball across court. And yes, the seeds have dropped like flies here. Only the number 3 seeds remain, and they will be contested today. That's Melikar and Ju. Taking on Carter and Stefani.
Dabrowski Riske.
Order is restored. Gabby Dabrowski with the impeccable service game hold to love, but they're down a break. Just getting started in this quarterfinal match. Up the early break as Taylor serves for the first time.
Love 15.
Kat, we know that Taylor Townsend had to deal with the burden of expectations given just how magnificently she played as a junior. And her resolve has been admirable, dealing with all the twists and turns that come with a professional career. At one point fell as low as number 394 in the world in singles, and now has become a fixture in the top 100 once more.
Yeah, it's tough when you're the best, you know, coming from juniors and coming into a world of professional tennis and having to work your way up. The expectations are enormous, which comes with a lot of pressure and a lot of ups and downs, and you trying to find yourself as an adult in this world of professional tennis. What a shot from Dabrowski, just
15,
inside the corner with that lob. We've seen that lob come off of her racket on numerous occasions already this early in the game, but it's a great strategy because they know that Townsend and Mohammed will be on top of the net at all costs.
That deserves a wow, using every centimeter of the doubles alley, and now the pressure for Townsend at 15-30.
Brian, one of the other beauties about the team of Mohammed and Townsend is that they're products of NJTL programs. Mohammed from Las Vegas was originally the Marty Hennessy Foundation, now called the Inspiring Children's Foundation. And Taylor Townsend from XS Tennis in Chicago. Nice return.
Yeah, that'll wrap up the break with emphasis. So teams trading early breaks, and this opening set is back on serve level at 2.
Yeah, some great returns from Dabrowski in this game that helped them get the break.
Now it's up to Alison Riske to consolidate.
15 love.
See if Riske can have a better service game here. Drop 2 double faults in her opening service game.
Which led to the break. A reminder, you can stay connected to the U.S. Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Join the conversation with the hashtag US Open. That first serve continues to be a challenge for Alison Riske.
Well done from Muhammad.
15
Just
all.
keeping that volley in play, not trying to do too much with it until she got the right opportunity. Too often players move forward and are trying to finish the point quickly on the first or second volley. Muhammad staying consistent until she got the smash. Just because you're being
30,
aggressive doesn't
15.
mean you can't be patient. It's a nice serve and volley attempt from Riske. Put in that deep first serve.
Be quick, but don't hurry.
I like that.
Stole it from John Wood. He's much more sharp than I was.
40, 15.
Redemption for
Game.
Alison Riske after she was broken to start the
Dabrowski,
match.
Riske.
A economical
Dabrowski,
hold
Riske
at
lead.
15.
3 games to 2 for set.
She and Gabby Dabrowski move ahead 3-2 in the first. Shining in a major. One additional level of incentive
Let's
for these
first
players
serve.
this afternoon.
Beautiful serve from
15 love.
Muhammad. Short angle out wide for the ace. And Brian, yes, these players have been off for 6 months, so it'll be a nice payday regardless, win or lose in this round for these ladies. But of course, advancing will only double their opportunities. Nicely done from
15
Dabrowski.
more.
Getting that ball down short, down low with not a lot of pace on it. Muhammad needed one extra step. They were just unable to put that ball away. Much better there
30,
from
18.
Taylor Townsend. Beautiful volley angle for the winner.
Taking charge at net. Asia Muhammad says that she really enjoys the team element of doubles. Both her parents were outstanding athletes in team sports. Father Ron, college basketball player at USC in Los Angeles. Mom, Faye, also played hoops and ran track at Long Beach State. We've seen a couple times.
30 all.
Riske looking very good with her return skills.
Yeah, beautifully done. You can see it's right in her wheelhouse, just a little step out. Taylor should have covered the line. He's looking for the return cross court. You have to move with the ball.
Oh, tremendous angle.
40, 30.
Nicely done.
Game.
Well, the first ace of the match coming from
Muhammad
Asia Muhammad
Townsend.
in that service game, part of
3
the winning
games up.
equation.
First set.
3-all first set.
15 left.
Muhammad and Townsend need to take advantage of these second serve return opportunities. Because they're moving forward, sometimes they're moving ahead of the ball. They need to make sure that they make contact with the ball first and then move behind it, as opposed to running through the return. Nice.
15 all.
It's important when you're moving forward that you keep your racket head up, so it's in position as you get there. See Townsend on this one, the racket is up. She can go anywhere with that. Finds the opening. Again, Dabrowski finds the lob over the head of Muhammad. So Muhammad needs to look for that a little more often. Perhaps be a half step back. You can see she's caught off guard there. Did a good job to get it back. It comes up with the error.
40-15.
And Muhammad's not short, so it's not an easy lob. She stands at 5'10". Dabrowski has had great touch in executing that shot.
Game.
Service winner to cap the game at
Dabrowski
15.
Riske.
Gabriela
New balls,
Dabrowski
please.
has been steady on
Dabrowski
her serve.
Riske lead.
Vitova yesterday saving 4 match points to get to the quarter. Talked about Jennifer
15
Brady, who
left.
played her college tennis at UCLA, advancing to the quarters as well. American team of Taylor Townsend and Asia Muhammad trying to book a spot in the semis. And women's doubles matched up with American Alison Riske and the Canadian Gabby Dabrowski.
Two more Americans trying to advance today. Brian and Serena Williams and Sonia Kennan. It's been a good event for USA.
And it feels like we haven't talked about Kennan enough, which is certainly an oversight on my part, considering she's the reigning Australian Open champion and the 2 seed, but casual fans, it's all about Serena and her quest for history. Although a reminder, Serena already has the Open era record for most Grand Slam championships, but if she can prevail here in New York City, that's 24 in her glorious career, and she's tied with Margaret Court.
And Kennan likes being the underdog. She's just under the radar, doing her thing, and we'll see how she comes out. Eye formation from Townsend and Muhammad on that point. A nice serve from Townsend. Go to the eye formation to take away the angle typically from your opponents, particularly when they're returning well, as Riske has been doing in this match thus far.
And I know you love to see the old school look when a team goes eye formation.
Absolutely. I like to see variety as another good serve from Townsend.
Game,
you
Muhammad
never want to
Townsend.
give your opponent the same
4 games
look
all.
all the time.
First set.
So good hold.
Good match so far. Alison Riske was broken in the opening game, but she and Gabby Dabrowski got it back in the 4th game when Taylor Townsend could not hold her serve. It's 4-all.
Beautiful touch from
15
Dabrowski.
left.
Inside out drop angle volley from above the net. That's not easy. So you rack it out in front, softens the hands, just redirects the ball.
That's why Gabby's number 7 in the world in doubles.
Short on that one.
15 all.
position once
15,
again
30.
from Townsend and Muhammad at the net. Townsend coming in behind her return once again. That ball sails a little high for Riske.
That's a big serve to battle back to 30 all.
30 all.
Another aggressive play from Muhammad and
40.
Townsend. Gives them a break point opportunity here. Townsend finding the opening with Dabrowski moving.
Once more, it's Riske having to deal with a break opportunity. Broken to start the match, but
Deuce.
that is a sparkling way to reply. First ace for her team, just the second of the match overall.
Great way to erase a break point.
Advantage, Muhammad.
Riske back in the danger zone. Enough on that volley and has to push aside another break point.
I like the fact that Riske moved forward, put the pressure on Townsend and Muhammad. It's important for Riske and Dabrowski to take the net before Muhammad and Townsend advance.
Yeah.
That's when they're the most dangerous. Two of them inside the service line. Should be the goal of doubles teams, period.
Advantage, Muhammad.
You are shortening the court from your opponents, and you're putting yourself in an aggressive position to finish the points.
Well-placed return by Taylor Townsend. Draws a third break point.
Out. Deuce.
Another spectacular first serve.
Alison Riske has been at her best in high leverage situations in this game, overcoming troika break opportunities, and they'll play on.
Advantage,
Aggressive
Muhammad.
play once again from Muhammad and Townsend. Good footwork moving forward. Great balance from the Americans.
Fours are wild in this service game. It's 4-all and a fourth break point. And the error, which was unusual for Dabrowski,
Game, Muhammad
will
Townsend.
donate the break to Taylor Townsend and Asia Muhammad, looking to
Muhammad
consolidate,
Townsend leads,
serve
5
out
games to 4.
this opening set. To take the opening set.
Great stab volley from Taylor Townsend.
15 left.
Again, Muhammad moving forward. This lob not as effective. Muhammad saw it coming and held her ground, moving over. Nice lunge volley from Taylor Townsend. What a combination from Muhammad. That low volley just
30
stepped deep in the
love.
court to force Riske to throw up the short lob. It's a great pickup. Just catches the line. Can't afford to
30,
miss
50.
those. You're up 30 love, but those kind of misses can come back to haunt you. Can't let up. Done from Muhammad. Dabrowski was all over that first volley, didn't do enough with it. See Dabrowski moving forward. Too far out of her reach to be able to put it away.
Now a pair of set points for Asia Muhammad.
Townsend had it on a racket, just put it right back in play to Dabrowski.
Asia a bit more methodical here. That makes sense given the gravity of the moments. Second set point, trying to finalize here. And that's why we love that I formation. Textbook tennis. Taylor Townsend popping up to put it away. Townsend and Muhammad making their break in the 9th game. Stand up. They take the opening set 6-4. Doubles championship in WTA action in her career. Teamed with Asia Muhammad to prevail in Auckland earlier this year.
Love 15.
But Kat, you alluded to just how adroit Taylor Townsend is at net. In singles, especially earlier in her career, she was very effective serving and volleying, which we virtually never see now in tennis.
13.
Yeah, it's still her game. I mean, it's definitely a part of her game, serving and volleying, chipping and charging. I mean, she's so quick around the net and has unbelievable hands. But the game is so big from the baseline that these players are able to just blow returns by her on occasion.
Really comes down to situational awareness and risk versus reward, with power dictating the terms. So a wobbling start for Gabriela Dabrowski. Third double fault for her team, and now she's really got to bear down here. Triple break point, a major opportunity for Townsend and Muhammad. That'll donate the break. So
Townsend.
Momentum maintained by the Americans. Now up a set in the break.
Just a solid game from the Americans. Making the returns, forcing Dabrowski and Riske.
Townsend looking to underline the break with a hold. Move closer to earning a spot in the semifinals.
Another 1-2 punch from Townsend, moving forward, finishing with the volley. That ball just looked like it caught the edge of the racket of Dabrowski and just sailed on her a bit.
$30 left. Not up.
Good direction
41.
from Muhammad at the net. Finding the gap. Good effort from Dabrowski, but not enough.
Out. 40-15.
Good sequence.
And we know the
Game.
middle is money so often in
Muhammad
doubles.
Townsend.
Townsend
Muhammad
takes
Townsend.
advantage
2
of
games
that
to
area
1.
of the
Second
court,
set.
and the break is consolidated. As Asia Muhammad able to put it away.
Nice finish from Muhammad.
Since the opening set was level at 4, make it 4 consecutive games now won by the Americans.
Love 15.
Just solid tennis right now. You can see the level of confidence that has arisen from Muhammad and Townsend. Doing all the right things. Nice
15.
high backhand smash from Dabrowski. One of the toughest shots in the game. She does that one with ease.
Oh, it's all working for
15,
Taylor
50.
Townsend and Asia Muhammad.
What a beautiful combination from Townsend. The low return, baiting Dabrowski closer to the net, and then the top spin lob well inside the baseline.
Translating to that effective ratio for the Americans.
30.
Well, the first serve definitely helps Riske put Dabrowski in a finishing position.
That's been a major flaw, unfortunately,
30,
for Alison
40.
Riske this afternoon. As you can see, she is responsible for 3 of those double faults. The American broken to start the match, broken again in the 9th game, and on the ropes here, but once more she
Deuce.
has an answer with a sizzling ace down the tee. Second time in the match that Riske has erased break point with an ace.
Well done.
Advantage Riske.
Well done from Riske
Game,
and
Dabrowski,
Dabrowski to
Riske.
hold there.
Stepping up when they needed
Muhammad
to,
Townsend
put a
lead.
lot of
2
work
games to 1.
into
Second set. And by
that
1 set to 1.
well-earned hold, pushing aside break points, but still they're down a set in the break. To keep it going here.
15 love.
Well, nice way to open the game. That serve out wide has been extremely successful for Muhammad.
She's trying to reach the semifinals in doubles at the Open for the first time in her career.
Flat for serve.
The personal history for Taylor Townsend as well.
Flat for serve.
Going wide effectively. It's good for second ace of the match for Muhammad and Townsend. Mixing things up after a couple lets down the middle.
Be a convincing hold for Muhammad and Townsend. She can close this game out.
Confirmation from the Chase review. A reminder on all the outer courts. Technology rules. It's Hawkeye Live on the lines.
Dabrowski getting more and more frustrated with herself. These balls are in the middle of her racket that she's missing.
And that's not typically the case. Dabrowski entrenched in the top 10 in the doubles rankings. Normally she plays very steady tennis, and a chance for Muhammad to take this game with emphasis. Looking for the hold to love.
Ball shot. 40-15.
Well done from Riske. That was set up by a beautiful return from Dabrowski down low, untying the shoelaces. Townsend moving forward. Sorry, Muhammad. So you're just getting a racket on that one. A nice finish in front.
Still some margin for error from Muhammad. Now 40-30 back to the I formation.
Nice finish from Townsend.
Game Muhammad Townsend.
And that perseverance paying off for
Muhammad
Taylor
Townsend
Townsend and
3
Asia
games to
Muhammad
1,
go
second
for the
set.
3-1 lead.
Long. It's an effective lob from Townsend.
Love 15.
USOpen.org, your online home for point-by-point live scoring highlights, real-time stats and draws. Check out the official tournament site, USOpen.org. Dabrowski working quickly here, trying to regain her sink. She's been out of sorts serving in the second set.
Good reach from Townsend covering the line.
And the Canadian's going to have to deal with more scoreboard pressure in a jam at love 30.
First serve is so important here. Much longer conversation from Dabrowski and Riske, trying to settle down, regroup.
Better effort.
15-13.
Dabrowski made it to the championship match in the doubles draw at Wimbledon a year ago. Teamed with Yifan Shu, now playing with Nicole Melikar. We know there's so many different combinations in doubles.
And a great combination for Dabrowski there. Setting herself up with a solid volley deep and then coming up with the angle. Dabrowski just
30,
frustrated
14.
with not doing enough with these volleys, particularly the low volleys. Muhammad was able to step up, put that one away.
And the dominant theme in this match continues to be break chances. Dabrowski broken to start this second set, dealing with another break chance. Americans will see the second serve as they try to secure the insurance break. Double
Game,
fall on break
Mohammed
points.
Townsend.
Didn't see that
Mohammed
one coming.
Townsend lead.
Nor did I.
4 games to 1.
But Taylor
Second set,
Townsend
by
and Asia
1 set
Muhammad
left.
will take the gift on a spot in the semifinals at the Open.
And a nice combo, great pickup
15
from
left.
Taylor Townsend and a finish from Muhammad. This is a critical stage for this team to hold serve here, not let up. And they sent a signal here with this opening point.
Thirty left.
Muhammad and Townsend have won 6 of 7 of their first serves in play here in this second set. Very effective. Well, we saw that lob from Dabrowski off the ground and off the volley go in for winners earlier in this match, and now they're starting to sell long in such pressure situations.
Game.
Townsend takes
Mohammed
it with the service
Townsend.
winner.
New balls, please.
Backs up their latest break with an impeccable hold to love. And now the Americans merely 1 game away from advancing to the semifinals. So here's Alison Riske serving to stay in the match. She was broken twice in the opening set.
15 left.
Well, that's a combination that they need more of here. Riske hoping to have an easy hold here. Keep themselves in this match. Oh. Wow.
15 on.
Dabrowski just cannot believe that she missed that shot. Must have come off of the frame. Yep. Top of the racket. Obviously took her eye off of the ball.
Thirty 15. 40-15.
Just the type of service game that Riske wanted. Doesn't have to work too hard, or hasn't had to work too hard thus far. Can she close it out? She does.
Game Dabrowski
Alison
Riske.
Riske stays the course.
Mohammed
Compact
Townsend
hold at
lead, 5
15.
games to 2. Second set. Umpire
And now
1 set to love.
It's potentially closing time coming up as Asia Muhammad will try to serve it out and take her team to the semifinals. Just a few minutes as Muhammad is serving for a spot in the semifinals.
Out. Love 15.
Big moment for this team. If they can close this match out, it's important for them to stay aggressive, stay in the moment. Muhammad has gotten tentative here in this game because she understands the magnitude of the possibilities ahead. And you start to play careful tennis as opposed to continuing to play your game. They've been very assertive, moving forward, finishing with a flurry. She needs to keep that up here. Townsend comes up with that error. This is where Townsend has to step up and really assert herself, keep Muhammad calm.
Well, as the line score reflects, Townsend and Muhammad do have the benefit of being up double break still. They want to
15-14.
wrap this one up as quickly as possible, and shots like that from Taylor Townsend will certainly help.
No, it's important for them to try to claw their way back in this. Dabrowski and Riske are experienced players that have been in these positions before. Understands the importance of getting these returns down low. Dabrowski was successful on getting the volley down, the return down low. Again, just pushed the lob volley long. Has been successful serving in the ag court. Let's see what she can come up with now for first serve.
That is a testament to the resolve of Asia Muhammad. Battles back from the love 40 deficit, and it's deuce.
Yeah, great poise being shown by Muhammad. Was very calm when she got to the net on that volley. Didn't try to do too much with it.
Brazilian effort. Puts her and Townsend just a couple points away from winning. Another nifty serve. The service winner draws the first match point.
Nice finish from Townsend on top of the net.
Style points to get it done, and it's a moment to savor for Taylor Townsend and Asia Muhammad. For the first time in their careers, they're moving on to the semifinals in women's doubles here at the Open.